What's up, guys, and welcome back to episode 15 now of the Williams Career Mode on F1 Manager 2023. After one hell of a bloody race at Zandvoort, we're coming to Monza in full confidence. I think we've got one more upgrade to the car, but the upgrades are clearly paying off. We've got the pace to hopefully consistently get points now and try and make our way further away from Haas. Comfortably ahead at I say comfortably, only a couple points ahead at the moment, but we're looking to try extend that lead as we just have a look here at the possible upgrades to facilities. But we are going to try save some money and go for it at one point. We need to make some sort of big investment sooner or later. But there was an update to this game where it's given the option to change teams as a manager, and obviously I'm not going to this season. At the end of the season, I'm not going to change teams, but if that is something you guys want to see in the future, please let me know as we look at some driver development updates there, which seems to be going quite strong as we go into our first Q1 run, and it's a 20.7 and then a 21 I think that is from Théo Pourchaire, but that's put us P7 and P10, which is absolutely incredible so far. But as we go into our second runs here, we're just getting blocked everywhere possible. You look left, you look right, you look in front of you, you're getting blocked. And unfortunately we couldn't improve, but we didn't need to. And P7 and P11 is where we finish, and it's a fantastic Q1. But as you can see there, all those white signs there, everyone, so many teams are taking penalties, and we gotta try to take full advantage of this. It will also be raining during the race as well, so it could be a chaotic race, and it should be a fun one as well. But here we are in Q2 with Albon P7, Théo Pourchaire P12. Albon unable to improve, but Théo Pourchaire, can he get into Q3 for the first time in his Williams career? Or just career in general, obviously. Théo Pourchaire has made it to Q3 in Formula 1. Absolutely incredible scenes. Unless any other driver can improve here. Can the Haas improve? Can the AlphaTauri improve? They can't. Russell P15 can't make any progress there. Hamilton P10, not even Gasly could improve. And it's a Q3 appearance for not only Théo Pourchaire, but both Williams drivers, which is absolutely incredible for us. But here we are on our final Q3 runs, currently P8 and P10 at the moment. Albon got blocked on his first run. Théo Pourchaire with a very good time, not improving though in either sector, not getting blocked either, so that's just pure pace. But Albon's improving first, middle and final sector, and he's thrown himself into P7 unless Hamilton can improve. Will Lewis Hamilton improve? He's coming through the second sector, at the end of the second sector there. But he's come through the final corner here. Can he improve? He cannot. And obviously we're going to be starting on the softs, but the rain will be coming very, very soon as we come up to the 5 red lights here at Monza. And it's lights out and away we go. Already full push, but already losing position. Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton already trying to make moves. Leclerc pretty much got the move done. Théo Pourchaire fighting back. Albon fighting back. Albon keeps position. Leclerc unable to just yet, but Leclerc I think is going to keep fighting this to the very end. He is able to. Yellow flags are out. Not sure for who yet, but Leclerc obviously overtaking Théo Pourchaire there. Sainz putting pressure on Théo Pourchaire as well. Ocon had a spin on turn 4. He is currently P12 now. And look at that, Sainz breezing past Théo Pourchaire, and it's going to be Russell who would be next to try and make a move, but here we are, Théo Pourchaire trying to make a move on Lewis Hamilton now. You can see the rain slowly coming down, 0.3 millimeters of rain, and Théo Pourchaire overtakes Lewis Hamilton, which is absolutely brilliant. Once again, absolutely rinsing the softs here, but Alex Albon looking to fight Carlos Sainz going into turn 1, but is unable to, as the yellow flags are out, a crash involving multiple cars ahead, and it's a fight between the Red Bulls. Max Verstappen round the outside, Perez just closed the door, and it's an interesting one. But Perez gets the penalty as we come into the pits to try to switch our tires around. We absolutely timed this to perfection, getting the inters on, and Théo Pourchaire's there, but he's been held up. He lost like 3, maybe 4 I think it was 3 positions in the end. Théo Pourchaire in the pits, and it's just a shame, really, because he had such a good start. Albon losing a couple positions there as well, P7 and P10, but the yellow flags are out for crash involving multiple cars, and it's George Russell here with Fernando Alonso. George Russell round the outside, and it's wing damage for George Russell. And is there damage to Fernando Alonso? I do believe so. But it's a yellow flag again, and we just can't get a break right now with Théo Pourchaire. Every race is at least one mistake, one error. Théo Pourchaire coming down here, and he just locks up and ends up just stopping anyway. But here we are with the rain stopping at the end of the race here. It's drying up here. 1 millimeter of rain, but we decided to box Théo Pourchaire a lap early, trying to get the most out of these softs. Unfortunately, Magnussen pit at the same time, so we weren't able to make any sort of advantage on him. But this is Théo Pourchaire's time to try and make some sort of ground. Alex Albon's in at the same time as Stroll, so other drivers are still staying out here. But it's dry. You look at the track; it is completely drying up, and actually, Théo Pourchaire re-overtakes Sergio Perez. Even though Perez was on the inters, it's time for the softs. It is absolutely time for the softs. Let's see if Théo Pourchaire can make any sort of ground here. Both Red Bulls in the box. Gasly, Hamilton, and Hülkenberg still all need to pit. They still need to pit here. Théo Pourchaire makes ground, but it's not as much as you'd hope. He's still 12 seconds behind Magnussen as well. Not exactly what you want to see, especially when you still have Fernando Alonso and that behind you. But can Albon make any progress now? Rinsing nearly a kg over fuel here. Under fuel, sorry. And you see Gasly, Hamilton, Hülkenberg all in the pits. Can Albon make any sort of ground on any of them? He overtakes Hülkenberg. He gets Hamilton. Isn't able to get Pierre Gasly though. And it's a bit of a stretch if we want to try get Pierre Gasly. And Théo Pourchaire, can he get Hülkenberg? Unfortunately not. But then he ends up losing position to Fernando Alonso, which is a shame. There was a chance for both drivers to get points, but it is what it is, really. But here we are on board with Alex Albon on the final lap. Hamilton and Ocon battling it out. Alonso and Hülkenberg battling it out. But overall, this is a massive result. We have no threat from Ocon and Hamilton. It's absolutely... I am mind blown. 6 points coming our way as Alex Albon's about to cross the line. And there it is. But yellow flags are out. It's an issue of Théo Pourchaire, Hülkenberg. I don't know how Pourchaire caught up to Hülkenberg here when there was a bit of a gap. But here we're going to have a watch to see what actually happens. And it seems that Hülkenberg goes off. And then Well, from that angle, it looks like Teo Pusher absolutely smacks into Hulkenberg and gets himself a puncture, and the front wing is completely gone, and he is. And I've been given the option to box him on the final lap, which is brilliant. Incredible game, but no penalty for either driver, so I don't know how an incident like that is just a racing incident, but it's a P13 to Teo Pusher and 8 positions lost, I believe, which it's just not good enough. It's not good enough from Teo Pusher. But he's still young. I think he's 19 or 20 on the game, so he's got plenty of time to develop and make himself a top quality driver. But yeah, P7 for us. 6 massive points. Magnussen ended up getting a point as well, which is a shame. But look at that, 19 points alone for Alex Albon, which is mind blowing. He actually has more points than Haas combined on his own now. But there you go. Massive points. 8 points clear now. And that is just absolutely what we needed from this race. 8 points clear makes it just... We're allowed to chill a little bit, but we're not going to. We're going to make some more upgrades here. The new ATR period's out. So we're going to make some upgrades to the underfloor. You can see there +4 positions up on the medium speed and dirty air tolerance. And then we can get another 3 positions from the side pods as well. Engine cooling +8 as well. That's another design we're going to want to make. And then we're going to make research for the suspension. But yeah, that's pretty much it from this episode. If you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and ciao.